the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for being with us. Shaquille O'Neal joins me. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Miami as the Heat go up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, there was no rust on them at all coming into the regular season. They were in mid-season form from day one. What a start it's been for them. For Dwayne Wade, as great as he has been in his career, the knee problems have slowed him, especially in recent seasons. Put into perspective where he is in his career right now.
You know, a lot of people talk about him getting old, but it's more about that injury he had. He had a
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And with the road trip approaching, the Heat will play their final game of their homestand. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
Well, they thought they'd handled this club last year both times, but they actually split the two season meetings.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Now Golden State's starting five. Barnes and Lee are the 3 and 4. Curry and Thompson, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There's the bucket. Good. Curry's got the opening field goal of the game for the Warriors. You know, you would think, as you said, Steve, that no matter what building they were in, this is a team they should have beaten both times.
It probably had a little something to do with the fact that they're just not a very familiar opponent. I mean, that's one way to look at it.
Now here's Wade. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And it's Dragic off the drive.
Goran Dragic last season really became a premier offensive weapon, dramatically improving his shooting percentage. In fact, over 50% from the field and 40% from long range, while scoring 20 points a game. Only the third player in the last 2 decades to hit those marks.
Both shots good from the stripe. Miami on defense. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, which they definitely did not, it's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at that foul line, partner.
Not to mention some ham and turkey, Clark.
Now here's Dragic. David Lee missing his last shot. Now Dragic, 11-point game his last outing. Deng can't get it to go. And Dragic can do it all offensively. Clark spread the floor, slashed to the rim, and he got to the line over 5 times a game.
That ability to get to the line puts defenses in quite a bind. When you lay off of him, he can rise up and knock it down, and you crowd him, he'll blow right by you and get to the line.
Here's Wade. He's coming off a 25-point game against Charlotte. That's good from Deng on the assist by Wade.
See the way he times his passes so well. That was a great assist.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thompson sets the pick for Curry. Pass to Thompson for 3. No good. The Heat go the other way with it. Outside Dragic. That's good.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they were really in a funk from the field, guys. Credit the defense, definitely, but even when they got open looks, they were not hitting.
Hey, Steve, me and you flub up words and misstate things on occasion. So do these players have bad nights. It happens.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Now here's Thompson. 29 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying, Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Warriors trail by 6. The screen from Thompson. To halt the run. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Dishes it to Haslam. There's the feed to Dang. Dragic with a screen for Dang. He kicks it to Dragic. Clock at 6. Launches it. Dang can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. It's stolen by Dang. In transition, here comes Miami. Dragic is running, and that one's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Here's Lee. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. There were a lot of great things Steve accomplished last year by the Heat, both on offense and defense, but at times people would overlook that defense.
Well, they played tremendous defense. I mean, maybe not as consistently as they have in the past, but, you know, to be as good as they were, you have to be great defensively, and I think sometimes that goes underappreciated.
And so it's Golden State with it after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Lee, a screen on Dragic. Livingston kicks to Lee. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Dwayne Wade again.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
Well, the thing I like is they're getting good shots every time down the floor. And it's due to their unselfishness as a team.
Warriors trail by 10. Screen by Lee. Bogut with a screen on Dragic. Thompson for the triple. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Thompson's got 7 points.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Wade dishes to Dragic. Back to Wade. Haslam, a screen on Thompson. Wade kicks to Dragic. A three-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here is Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 5. He can't get that one to fall.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
No one covering. And it's 8 points for Goran Dragic.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here is Livingston. Lee outside. It's stolen by Dragic. Whiteside with it. He's picked up by Lee. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Shot from 12. And the Heat get another bucket right there. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
His shooting has been so good today, and he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Outside, Dragic. Kicks to Whiteside. Haslam with it, averaging 9 points per contest. Clock at 6. Wade drives in. Dang gets a wide open look. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Thompson outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wade kicks to Whiteside. Dang passes to Dragic. There's the screen. Back to Dang. There's the triple. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, it's easy to see the kind of impact Andrew Bogut can have on a team. Since coming to the Warriors, he's been the anchor they need. And they've gone from one of the worst defensive teams in the league to one of the best since his arrival.
Here is Livingston. Feeds to Barnes. Thompson outside. Dragic comes with the double team. Nobody near Barnes. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Bogut.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And Bogut so savvy with his rotations defensively. Clark, he waits till the last moment to commit when bringing help.
Yeah, he really times up his help nicely, and that allows his teammates to get a little extra time in making their rotation.
Whiteside kicks to Wade. Here's Dragic from outside. That is good. Dragic has got 11 points.
Well, they couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Anderson is checked in for Whiteside. Ennis comes in for Udonis Haslem. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Napier in for Goran Dragic.
Boy, just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Well, the Warriors taking strides to enhance their player development. They bought a D-League team and moved it to nearby Santa Cruz.
And that team actually played in the D-League Finals in the championship game, lost to Fort Wayne. That's enabled their younger players, though, that D-League team, to practice with the NBA teammates, and that's got to be a positive.
Now here's Dang. Last time out he had 14 points. Here is Livingston. Iguodala outside from deep. Offensive rebound. Spates kicks to Livingston. Holiday against Chalmers. Holiday dishes to Iguodala. And here's Green outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Space. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just carving out some space and eating a little glass at the offensive end while he's doing it.
You got it with a ferocious follow.
Yeah, but just another day at the office for him. That's what he does. Well, the big thing for the Warriors, they've done a good job the last couple of years creating a culture of work. Players sticking around in the summer, the younger players working hard, working together to get better, and it's really affected the organization in a positive way.
Now here's Spates. Right now averaging 7 points a game. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Napier. It's rebounded by Livingston.
And yet, guys, despite the investment the Warriors have made in player development and buying draft picks, they're still looking for more consistency from their bench guys. Work to be done there.
And the pass to Iguodala. Chalmers against Space. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Golden State. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Memphis, right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
Well, I think for Golden State, they've gotten off to an ideal start this season, really. It was largely unexpected, but by no means has it been a fluke. You knew they had the potential to do what they're doing.
I think you could see the potential. Just the way they're playing now, obviously, it looks like they've been there all along. But there's probably still a lot of non-believers out there kind of waiting for the bottom to fall out on this team.
And so here is Golden State after the miss by Luol Deng. Livingston kicks to Holiday. He dishes it to Livingston. It's Iguodala with the drive. Outside Holiday. Chris Anderson pulls it in. Miami leading by 8. Chalmers passes to Nathan. Pass to Deng. Tries to snap the cold streak. Holiday with the defensive effort.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, it looks pretty clear on the instant replay, guys. The ball was out of his hands in time. I mean, they need to get this one right. It's a big situation.
Yeah, I can't see how they come to any other conclusion, Clark. The camera gives us a good look at it. There's a tick or two left on the clock.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And, Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
And that does it for the first quarter. Miami ahead.
Tune in Friday, November 29th. James Harden and the Houston Rockets take on the Milwaukee Bucks. Be there.
Come on. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
Staying out there with Chris Anderson. Then it's Ennis. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Napier in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, Stephen Curry, arguably the league's best perimeter shooter. Curry said, I love everything about shooting, but mostly that perfect form when your body is in rhythm from the time you plant your feet to the time you release the ball. Everything is smooth and calm. It moves through you like a wave. It's a beautiful thing. Kevin, no doubt.
It is indeed. Thanks, Doris. Makes it off the glass. Napier's got his first bucket of the night.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Chris Anderson.
Steph Curry known for his great shooting, and rightly so, but a well-rounded player. In fact, he tied for second in the NBA last season with 3 triple-doubles.
And Steph Curry's first triple-double, how about this? It happened early last season, and it only took him 3 quarters of play. In what was an early statement game for the Warriors against the hapless Sixers, Steph showed them who was in charge that night.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Whiteside's checked in for Anderson. Haslam comes in for Luol Deng. Wade, he's checked in for Ennis. And it's Dragic in for Napier. Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. The dish to Thompson. He feeds it to Ezeli. The shot is off. And Miami the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Steph Curry, Steve, one of the best rebounding point guards in the NBA throughout his young career.
Yeah, not the strongest or the most explosive athlete, but incredible coordination and anticipation. And so his feel for the game allows him to figure out where to be before everybody else on the floor.
Passes it to Ezeli. Plays it up and banks it in.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Chalmers with the screen for Dragic. Back to Chalmers. Pass to Dragic. Dishes it to Chalmers. Good ball movement here by Miami. Right side, no good.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Picked by Lee. It's Curry with the drive. There's the feed to Barnes. No good. That would have tied it. The Heat leading by 3. The shot by Wade, wide open. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight. Curry against Dragic. Lee, a screen on Dragic. Curry dishes to Lee. Misses off the right iron.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Has pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Steph Curry last season was 7th in scoring and 3rd in total assists in the NBA. He had the 4th most 3-pointers over a season in NBA history, a year after he had set the NBA 3-point season record. Not too bad for Steph Curry.
And Curry, Steve, already in his 6th season in the NBA, the Warriors franchise leader already in three-pointers made.
Yeah, Warriors fans obviously hoping he will one day retire in blue and gold. And by the way, that's how I feel too. But listen, this guy just incredible from the three-point line. And he became a superstar last year, really emerged as one of the best players in the NBA.
Left side, Curry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons, and the improvement coincided with a change in defensive strategy. They're sending pick and rolls down towards the sideline. They've got bigs. Andrew Bogut can really protect the rim. So they're doing what coaches call shrinking the floor, and it's been very effective for them.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 11. Here's Whiteside. Here's Haslam. Warriors with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Cuts off the pass. And then Wade slams it in.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
And downing a pick and roll. Basically, a guard gives the ball handler a lane towards the basket, but prevents them from using the screen.
I like your basketball knowledge and acumen.
See, I've been listening to you.
That's exactly right. The big man sits back around the free throw line with line penetration. It's a strategy that basically concedes the deep two, another indication of where analytics coming into play in terms of strategy.
And so Ezeli nails both of them.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
He's got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
With the bars in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. Second, the Warriors.
Well, this is only a trend over a few games out of a very, very long season. But the coach has got to be pleased that his team has been able to score big with some consistency.
Back to Curry. Fires the 3. And the call will be against David Lee. That's his first foul.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
The Heat leading by 10. Dragic with a screen for Wade. Over in the corner, Chalmers. And good on the basket. Book it. Chalmers has got 4 points this quarter.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Ezeli kicks to Curry. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wade passes to Dragic. Back to Wade. Dragic a screen on Curry. Wade, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Got a piece of it off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. From the inbound, another miss by Curry.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Dragic with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Goran Dragic, nicknamed Goji, grew up in Slovenia. His mom played hoops. His dad played soccer. Goji started out playing soccer, but when he hurt his leg, his mom said, no more of that pitch stuff. You're going to the round ball and the hardwood. So he went to basketball, and I'd have to say it's worked out pretty well. Good call by Mom on that, too.
Miami leading by 13. Wade sets the pick for Dragic. Out left to the wing. And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2. That one wide left. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Barnes kicks to Thompson. The long distance 3 is buried. Thompson's got 12.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Wade drives in. Good ball movement here by Miami. Kicks it to Haslam. To the right side. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 6th assist on the night.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Curry. Miami grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, certainly, gentlemen, the Heat are trying to rally back after a tough summer. Chris Bosh said, I see why people were saying three-peating is hard. I get it now. There's just so many other things you have to fight. We're all human, and it was a long, tough season. Guys, maybe in some way the pressure lessens a bit now.
Certainly something to reboot, Doris, but their championship aspirations remain the same. Thanks.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys. Last season, Andrew Bogut was able to say that he was the healthiest he's been in years. And that might not seem like much, but it makes a huge difference for him to be at full strength.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Anderson is checked in for Whiteside. And it's Dang in for Udonis Haslem. Left side Anderson. He kicks it to Dragic. 5 on the clock. Feeds to Chalmers. He's feeling it. It's rebounded by Livingston. Livingston's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And with Bogut feeling 100%, you know, he had so many injuries over the years leading up to last season that it was hard for him to really find himself once again. But when he's 100%, he's really a force in the middle.
And here is Chalmers. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte. Dang dishes to Chalmers. Back to Dang. Wade drives in. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Wade's got 20 points. And with Bogut, as you said, I think people forget just how impactful he can be when healthy. Everyone knows that he's an amazing defender. And he's one of the top centers in the league when he's healthy.
To have a legitimate 7-footer who can move and pass the ball as well as Bogut does, that does wonders for a team at both ends of the floor. Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
And another basket for Miami.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Warriors trail by 15. Livingston kicks to Spates. On the wing, Thompson shoots the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Miami's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Chalmers. Warriors with the rebound. Spates has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here is Livingston. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
New look lineup for the Miami Heat this season. The big 3 of LeBron, Wade, and Bosh is no more. Certainly not what the fans hope for, but we'll see what this team can achieve this season with the new group. They'll be energized a bit. Obviously, they'll miss the brilliance of LeBron, but they'll be hungry to prove they can still get it done.
Ennis, he's checked in for Miami. Napier comes in for Mario Chalmers. Livingston kicks to Spates. Now here's Iguodala. D right on him. There's the pass to Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. And Bogut slams it in.
up strong off the offensive rebound.
What a play. They can cut this lead down if they start converting more of their second points.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, but you wonder, where were those earlier? They're just hustling more now.
34 seconds left in the first half. Ennis kicks to Dang. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. Dang's got 7.
You know, it looks like they've recalibrated their approach away from trying the 3-ball.
Yeah, they started out pretty slow from downtown, so I think this is the right adjustment. Try to get the ball inside, go to something new.
Spates. And Napier pulls it down. Ennis kicks to Wade. Pass to Napier. The tray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. From deep, Iguodala. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached halftime in this one. Heat.
Well, I'm with Eric.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Nice numbers from D. Wade. 22 points and 7 assists. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
Yeah, it's really been something, Clark. The energy that he's brought. He's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and first guy back defensively as well.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's Lee and Bogut inside. Thompson and Barnes, the 2 and 3. And it's Curry in at the point. He dishes it to Thompson. From deep. That's good. Thompson's got 20 points.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
Thompson against Wade. The dish to Whiteside. Doubled by Lee. Whiteside, the pass to Dragic. And Haslam kicks to Dragic. Unloads from 13. Lee gets the rebound. Lee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barnes dishes to Curry. Thompson against Dragic. Back to Curry. This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
The Heat leading by 9. Passes it to Haslam. He feeds it to Wade. Fires from 18. Cannot hit. So Golden State will take it the other way. Now Curry. He's got 13. Thompson outside. Looking for Lee. Gets it there. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Outside Dragic. Thompson against Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wade's got 24.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
Pass to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Bogut. Soft touch off the glass. Bogut's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4. In a tough league like the NBA, here's where Miami sits right now in the league rankings. 4th in steals, 4th in opponent shooting percentage. And they kept the lid on opposing teams' overall offense as well. They're in the top 10 in opponent scoring.
The key really to me out of all those numbers, Clark, is the steals, because that's become their identity defensively. They're a real ball-hawking team. They like to get out and put pressure on the offense, force mistakes, and when they do that, they're tough to stop in transition.
Let's now take a moment to view the league's leading rebounders. Fifth is Andrew Bogut.
Anytime you can get someone to pull down that many rebounds on a consistent basis, your team has no choice but to do well.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Well, the way Wade played early on his career, guys, how aggressively he attacked the rim and sacrificed his body, you knew that kind of play style would not last. And so, Steve, it looks like maybe he's adjusted a bit.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Kevin. He's become more cerebral. He's also, in terms of attacking the rim, doesn't happen as frequently, but he picks his spots.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Dragic the pass to Whiteside, and the shot is good. Whiteside's got 6 points.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys. And with Wade still getting to the hoop, a lot of it, as you said, comes from his ability to keep defenders guessing with that really remarkable pump fake. I don't know if I've seen a player, certainly in the last 20 years, master the pump fake the way Dwayne Wade has. It's hard not to go for it.
Miami leading by 8. Here's Dang. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically laid.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
And Wade really has one of the best pump fakes in the game right now, perhaps one of the best in league history. Defenders keep biting on it, even knowing how he likes to get in the lane.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing. Miami's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Dragic with a wide open look. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
Lee kicks to Thompson. Outside Curry. This is to Lee. It's stolen by Haslam. Dragic with it. 19 points in the game. The floater, that's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Miami.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Can they get it? It's Curry with the drive. Misses the layup.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Wade, good. Now here's Curry. 16 points for him. Bogut with a screen on Dragic. Lee sets a screen for Thompson. Back to Curry. 5 to shoot. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for the Heat. And then for Golden State. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. And it's Green in for Lee. Curry against Dragic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Warriors, guys, with the acquisition of Andre Iguodala, possesses one of the elite starting 5s, I think, in the NBA.
Yeah, and the numbers prove that, Kevin. Their starting 5 was right there near the top of the league in terms of efficiency. And, the big thing is just getting the bench more involved and trying to get more continuity with that second unit.
And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. Green dishes to Curry. They double team Curry. Back to Green. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dragic kicks to Chalmers. Back to Dragic. Count the bucket. Dragic has got 24.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
There's the feed to Thompson. Up off the screen. Up loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slant.
Kicks it to Whiteside. And it's Dragic off the drive. And the jam by Whiteside.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Warriors trail by 16. Curry kicks to Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got his first basket of the night. And so here is Miami. To the middle. Here's Dang. Puts the move on. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. And that's 13 points for Luol Deng. Warriors have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Green with a screen on Chalmers. It's Thompson off the drive. On the wing, Green. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. It's stolen by Dang. Right side, the pass to Dang. From outside the arc, and it's blocked. Curry against Chalmers. Thompson in the corner. Back to Curry. Launches it. That is good. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half.
They're starting to give him a little too much space here in the second half. That's his third three-pointer since the break.
And here is Chalmers. On the wing, Dang. This one for 3. And he gets it to go. Dang's got 16 points.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Dragic against Thompson. He kicks it to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Here's Azili. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Send a message.
Yes, sir.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Chalmers dishes to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Fires from the corner. And too long on the shot.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
And the wide open shot from Chalmers. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 14. Thompson outside. Feeds it to Barnes. The tray. Another 3 for Golden State.
You know, one thing you have to give Coach Eric Spoelstra credit for is he's not wedded to just one approach. I like his ability to be flexible. You remember after the 2011 finals, for example, he really went back to the drawing board and changed Miami's offense to their small ball approach, but also wanted to get LeBron inside more. The result has been a couple of championship rings.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Warriors shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. The pass to Curry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Hassan Whiteside. You talk about Coach Spoelstra staying open to new ideas. He spent time in the summer studying football coaches and their techniques.
Yeah, kind of an interdisciplinary interest in greatness. And, you know, that's what goes into building a champion. Spoelstra, very intense and focused, always trying to find an edge, even if he has to kind of step outside the box a little bit.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Ennis comes in for Udonis Haslem. And it's Napier in for Goran Dragic. Warriors trail by 12. 1:06 left to play here in the third. Curry's shot is good.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Pass to Ennis. Outside Dang. Passes it to Napier. He dishes it to Ennis. He feeds it to Chalmers. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Speights has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Iguodala kicks to Curry. The three-pointer off the mark. The Heat leading by 10. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside Dang. The three. Green with the rebound. Now here's Curry. He's got 25. The dish to Green. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Speights. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Well, he's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season. I mean, he's shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Heat leading by 8. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Tune in this Wednesday night, November 26th. DeMarcus Cousins and the Sacramento Kings take on James Harden and the Houston Rockets. It's the real deal.
And it's time now to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Today, Steve, it's a big man winning the honor.
Man, it was a no-brainer. This assist was really out of this world. I mean, he had a great understanding of the situation and where the ball had to go.
Warriors trail by 8, tearing up the backcourt. Napier and Wade. Chris Anderson out there with Dang, and it's Ennis in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The kick out to Holiday. Dishes to Livingston. 6 to shoot. The feed to Speights. Lee trying to get open. No good from Speights.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one. He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Now Iguodala. The kick out to Holiday. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Lee. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. The Heat leading by 10. Ennis passes to Napier. Outside Dang. And the pass to Napier. Lee with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Wade dishes to Anderson. Out to Wade. Feeds to Dang. Pass to Napier. Launches a 3. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it. 4 on the clock. The second chance effort. Here's Ennis. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Warriors trail by 7. Iguodala outside. Here is Livingston. Top of the key, Holiday. Speights sets a screen. Here's Lee with 1 on the clock, and the slam dunk by Spates.
You know, he may not have the elevation or the hops. He doesn't need it, though. The big fella throwing it down anyway.
He usually does save the high flying for the little guys, Clark. You're right.
Yeah, well, sometimes it looks like he's pinned to the ground, but when he gets positioned like that, I mean, he can put it down.
Napier kicks to Wade. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Wade's got 10 points here in the second half.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Spates with a screen on Wade. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Anderson. Haslam comes in for Ennis. And it's Dragic in for Napier. A moment to check in with Doris Brick. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Thanks again, Doris.
Then you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Wade passes to Haslam. Wade dishes to Haslam. Back to Wade. The 17-footer. And Thompson sends it back. Another shot. The shot misses. So Golden State will take it the other way. On the wing, Thompson. Curry against Dragic. Curry kicks to Barnes. Thompson outside. Passes it to Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat leading by 5. Here's Whiteside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bogut's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Dang. Curry kicks to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 25 points in the game. And the Heat shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. Here's Dragic. Good on the 13-footer. And the Heat lead by 4.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Barnes. Outside Curry. It's Thompson off the drive. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes kicks to Curry. That 3 off the mark. The Heat shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Dang passes to Haslam. He dishes it to Wade. Right wing. Here's Dragic. And off the glass. That one's good. And it's a 6-point Miami lead.
Boy, what an impressive stretch of shooting by Goran Dragic.
Lee, a screen on Dragic. And Curry, here we go. Terrific design on the big play. And he lays it in. Curry's got 29 in the game.
Boy, you don't expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Wade kicks to Haslam. Back to Wade. To the wing on the left. Dragic against Curry. Dragic dishes to Whiteside.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. He's got 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
Hassan Whiteside. 2.
No good on the free throw.
Well, you know, both of these teams certainly in the conversation when you talk about NBA dynasties, with some epic finals performances to show for it. Always a pleasure to watch these two teams face off.
And stylistically, the Spurs and the Heat at different ends of the spectrum, certainly. Steve, the Spurs averse to the glitter and the glamour.
Yeah, whereas in Miami, you got the pyrotechnics, the fog machines. It's star power all the way. And I think in a way, the NBA kind of needs both approaches. They both have their place.
Wade outside. They set the screen. And it's Dragic off the drive. Whiteside, the pass to Dragic. Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up, pushing it up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
And Barnes, the top overall recruit in the nation coming out of high school in 2010.
Yeah, and really high expectations for him from a relatively young age. There's been some disappointment in his development, but with his work ethic, I think it's short-lived.
Dragic kicks to Dang. This one for three, and that one's good. Dang's got 19 points.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Back to Curry. Left side Curry. He feeds it to Barnes. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. That is good. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Wade outside. Haslem a screen. Wade drives in. Here's Whiteside, and that one's good.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Wade against Thompson. Kicks it to Barnes. Bogut with a screen on deck. They double team Curry. There's the dish to Bogut. It's blocked. Here's Lee. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Haslem dishes to Dragic. Wade kicks to Dragic. Haslem a screen on Curry. Dang passes to Dragic. Lays it up and banks it in. Dragic has got 15 points in just the second half.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Outside Curry. Bogut at the elbow. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And a lot of contact right there. I think the officials are making the correct call here. And this sort of call, of course, always about protecting the players. You can't allow unnecessary contact. And sometimes the players let the emotion get the best of them. And you make a foul like that, it's going to be enforced every time.
You know, Steve, I don't think many people would disagree with the stance that it's a very important objective to make sure everything is done to limit any sort of unnecessary contact. They double team Curry. He kicks to Barnes. Pass to Curry. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Dwayne Wade.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He has 29 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently. Try to get into his airspace. Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
No good from Dragic.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And Curry, here we go. Can't hit. The Heat with the lead. Now the feed to Haslam. Wade outside. Barnes against Haslam. Wade outside. Off the left rim and out.
Well contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You got to make them work for it. Challenge every shot.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Bogut with a screen on Wade. Curry attacking. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem.
They're amped up now, Kevin. After trailing for so long, they finally pulled ahead.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well.
Dragic against Curry. Wade left side. Double team on Wade. Haslam dishes to Dragic. Haslam a screen. Dragic with it. He's picked up by Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That drops.
My goodness. That one got him going.
Did it ever. They're on cloud 9.
What an atmosphere in here. This is incredible.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Dishes it to Curry. They double team Curry. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Misses it from 7 feet out.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Dragic the pass to Wade. Puts it up from 12. Nails it.
No doubt about it. Wade has found the touch right now.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
Yeah, they need this one to go their way, Kev.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Yes!
That is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Dragic against Curry. Back to Dragic. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Whiteside. Yes!
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Curry against Dragic. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was good. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 3. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3, Steve. I mean, try to tie this thing up. You've got 3-point shooters. Let it fly.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Eight seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dang with it. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Here is Livingston. And so it's Miami winning this one. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win